love love. I love love. I don't. I, I'm sorry. I'm glitching.
Are you sure you love?
I'm in therapy, y'all. And so, and my therapist asked me, she said, Miko, have you ever been by yourself? And you're not my therapist.
You didn't need a therapist to tell you that, because I tried to tell you that.
Look at here, zebra. and it got me to thinking, like, it kind of made me.
Did your therapist really ask you that?
Yeah. And I was just like,
normally I use my picture face.
Yes, everybody using my baby face.
Welcome to another episode of Boots2Heels. I'm your girl, Nikki Williams.
And I'm your girl, Miss Miko Reed.
And we are two best friends who traded in their dog tags for
designer bags.
What's your designer, baby?
I don't have a designer bag, but I got a designer shoe on.
Hey, I got them on too.
Yes. You know, I feel like Christian Louboutin should sponsor us. Is that a reach?
Is that a reach? It is not a reach. Like we be rocking their shoes and stuff.
Two zebras go wrong. I don't know. I think that's cheetahs. Yeah, we be rocking their shoes and stuff. Like, let us, come on, sponsor us.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be great. Best friend, we're going to start this out with some military stuff.
I love it.
I need a boot camp confession from you.
I don't love it. Okay. Let me think.
Oh, my Lord, best friend.
Okay.
I'm sure you have so many.
I do. Some I can't say. So, okay, this one, y'all. Oh, my God. So, there was this one time in boot camp. There's one time
in the band.
No. But I like the boys in the band. No, so there was this one time in boot camp. I think it was like week 5 or 6 or something, where you had like a little more. It was a little lax. Yeah. And then there were the people that were held over, right? Mm-hmm, so those people had more privileges than us, they did. Those who were in boot camp.
Yeah.
So one night, I wish I knew her name, I would say it. But one night I got up and used the bathroom. It was like a Friday, right? Got up and used the bathroom, and I was greedy back then. I smelled pizza.
Now they know that's against policies up in boot camp.
Baby.
Who eating pizza?
One of them holdovers. And I think, she was held over, and I saw it. And I'm from Southeast. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. So I was like, girl. And she was like, she looked around. But I didn't know.
What does this mean?
Put it up. I can smell it. Everybody can smell it. Put it up. But we had to be quiet. It was like the long hallway.
Yes.
And she was like, and then she like put it up. But the drill sergeant at the time saw me see her put the pizza up.
What?
Yes. Saw me see her put the pizza up. And I walked to the bathroom, and then I saw the drill sergeant out of my peripheral, and she was walking down the hallway to her.
No.
I felt so bad because I was trying to
Yes.
But
the drill sergeant took the pizza.
She took the pizza.
No. So you didn't snitch, but you kind of snitched.
I didn't snitch. But I ate the pizza with the drill sergeant afterwards. I'm sorry, Private such and such. I fucked that pizza up. Like, it was so good. But I mean, I don't like mushrooms. I don't know why she had mushrooms on it, but it was like a mushroom and cheese pizza. Like, why?
Girl,
I took the mushrooms off.
That's so crazy, because those drill sergeants be taking our stuff and they eating our stuff.
And our faces too. Yeah, that I feel good. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest.
That is such a good confession, but really, because I was the guidon bearer.
Oh, you were?
Yes, and the drill sergeant used to always, they go through people's mail when they have all this food. You know why they sending you all this food? And try to tell them not to send all this food.
Yeah.
Go take some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And try to make people share and would bring stuff to our room all the time for us to eat it. Me and the platoon sergeant.
The drill sergeant used to do that?
Yes.
Is that even? Well, I ate the pizza, so let me stop. I was like, is that even legal?
It's the same thing.
It is.
Because parents send you candy and all this good stuff, and they be taking that stuff sometimes. Girl be enjoying it.
Care packages. They be eating in your face.
Yeah.
How you doing, Private Reed? Like, better before you.
Good. I love that. I love
so
that.
That's my
I
confession.
Love that.
I'm really
love
I'm
that.
sorry. But yeah, it was good.
I got a question for you. And I know that you've been to college you got 1,000 degrees. We both do.
Yeah.
Would you have preferred to get a college education, or would you have rather someone pull you up in a business and give you a position?
What kind of business?
You name it.
Because I ain't gonna be in no hoeing business. What you're not gonna do is pull me up in a hoeing business.
You're gonna be the top hoe.
But if I am. I'm gonna be the top hoe. Okay, but what kind of business?
It's one of the, what's this show when somebody the top hoe?
What kind of show do you watch?
Anyway, what would be your business? What business do you enjoy?
I would probably like to tell people it's time for me.
Best friend, just
okay.
Gee,
I'm sorry. I was thinking, like, why can I think? It's time for me to eat Cheetos today. Go, you my Cheeto getter.
Any top business where you got a really good,
like
position,
an office,
like you didn't have to work for straight out of high school, and boom,
like I could be an office manager.
Yes,
like if my family,
she gotta name that business. She gotta name that business.
Like I could be, if my family was like generational wealth and all this stuff, and we had our business like dynasties and stuff. Yeah, and I was just being it.
Yeah.
I want that
rather than college.
Yes.
What if the family business go away or something?
Not
and you have no experience after that.
But I'm gonna have experience during, and we're not going away under my regime. Like, plus, how long have they had the business? Like, a lot of things
would go into that factor.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. It just depends on how long the business has been there.
Yes.
What type of business it is.
Yes.
If you would take college over the business.
Right. I feel like I would take college only if I wanted to get a different kind of like experience or something. Like I would I would like the family business, because a part of me is lazy and I don't want to work. Like a part of me, like I hate it. Like I hate it. But
you know,
I want to be rich.
Require all his kids to get an education.
Yeah. I mean, I would still be smart, because I'm smart.
No, he requires all of them to get an education. You got to go to college.
Yeah.
So some people who have money already don't allow their kids to just come into the business.
They got to go to college.
They have to get a career. They have to go to college and get an education.
I would do that if I had taken over the family business and been like dumb and took over the family business, don't know education. But then you not really dumb if you have a flourishing business, so that's counterproductive. I would
wait. Your ADHD is kicking in, baby.
I'm sorry.
Calm it down. Like, stop adding all this.
My head is just going. I would, if I had a family business, I would run it. But if I had kids, I would require them to go to college like Shaq.
So if you had a business, you wouldn't let your kids, you wouldn't pull them in the business. Mm-hmm. They would have to go to college before they come into business.
Even if I had gotten pulled in it, I wouldn't pull them in it.
But you would rather be pulled in and get a college education.
Yeah. I want to chill. Like, I'm going to run this. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think I just want you to pull me in.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull you in.
For some reason, I've never been a real big college person.
Oh no, I love college.
I've never been a real big education person. However, I have 2 master's degrees. It's just never been like, oh my God, I'm going back to school. It's like, fuck. Let me go
Well,
get
why did you do
let me go
it?
get this extra money.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go get a
Fucking
degree.
money.
You know, because sometimes when you're in school, I mean, in the military, it requires you to continue to get your education. So because I had to,
Yeah,
I did. But had I had a business and somebody just pulled me in and put me to the top, yeah, baby.
Yeah, put me to the top. It depends on the business, but I love education. Like I want to. In fact, you know what? I want to enroll in something now.
You know,
like right now.
I like to learn new things, but I don't necessarily want to go into a classroom to do it. I'd rather somebody sit and just teach me how to do it. You know, like you go to college, you're like, best friend, I learned this AI trick. This is how we got to do it.
Oh, like so you want.
You know, that's why you get all the promotions, because I don't be reading all the stuff and you read all the stuff. I don't be reading all them details.
Baby, I am LTK, TikTok, blah, 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 HYZ, double.com. And she be like, best friend. I be like, sign up. But I did. Did you read this stuff? I ain't read after I signed. Like, you can't do it.
Right, exactly. So I want somebody to just tell me all those A's and B's without me having to go to do all the reading and stuff.
When you get accepted, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do it for you. But if LTK is watching, I'm not. Okay. Okay.
What is happening in your poetry world?
So I am really excited about the next couple of weeks. I am featuring at 2 different locations. I put my features on pause because I just, I'm like.
But you're featuring now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
Right, because I'm like, I'm kind of exhausted. Like, and plus, a lot of poets who do this, like they're aggressively doing it, intentionally doing it. They take the time to perfect their art, right? They're memorizing, and I'm not. So I feel a little.
Yeah,
like, gosh.
Yeah, you know, I used to say, best friend, they don't use their phone.
They don't use.
You say, well, that's not who I am. It's like, you say, okay.
I used to not.
You was all aggressive. I'm like, okay.
I use my phone, goddammit, and my book. But yeah, and then I realized, like, people have different lives.
Yeah.
You know, they may have the time to do it. I don't have the time to do it.
Right, and there's different levels to any type of business you're in, like your poetry world. You don't necessarily have to be behind there standing up doing the poetry on stage all the time. You can do it in something else in poetry. No, like you did for California.
Yeah.
California? Yeah, you went out there and did a main feature instead of going out to the local places and doing different stuff. So.
Oh, like the open mics and stuff.
Right. Instead of doing that.
Let's shout out to the open mics. Yeah, I feel like once you reach a certain level, you kind of feel like, let me pick and choose where I want to go.
Yeah,
and not because like you think you're better or anything, but you feel like you want that space to be open for burgeoning poets. You want them to have that ability to get that shine.
Right.
So you pull yourself back and you go, I sit in the crowds, but like, I'll turn down a feature at a local event every now and then because I'm just like, no, I want the poets and they like really
that's
doing
hungry.
it.
Yeah, that's new
I
in
love
the game.
it. Yeah.
I get it. So in fitness,
I was like, I couldn't even ask, right? ADHD.
So as we know, it's getting chilly outside.
Yes.
And when it's cold outside, the sun is not beating down on us. We don't sweat as easily as we normally would. So what I would recommend is do some layers, or they have these sauna sweatsuits. So you buy one of those sauna suits and put it under your uniform.
Somebody please recruit her again. She wants to go back in the military. With Officer 10, like what Chief 24. Okay,
Put it under your workout gear, and then when you're doing your exercise, you would actually get that same or very, very similar to the sweat that you would if you have the sun and you're outside and you're doing the extra workout. So
I like that. I like that. I want that. If I do that, well, I feel like because we're doing a marathon.
Bye.
I'm sorry. I should have said it. I just had to say it. But I think I'm going to tell them to give it to you. Give it to her.
You know what? I called the lady. And
shit. You called?
I said, if somebody drop out, can I go in? They was like, your name had to be submitted. If your name is not submitted, you can't go.
But your name was submitted.
No. Once they did the drawing, all of you guys, they submitted your names to the marathon people. Yeah, and then
Jay-Z meme.
so I would I would not be running.
Okay.
I felt in my heart that I was going to be doing that run. I felt like something was going to happen and I was going
You got a good heart.
to
Okay,
run.
so okay, best friend, let me get to this hot topic.
Mhm.
In your relationships,
Mhm.
are you willy-nilly or are you intentional? You don't know willy-nilly?
Yes, I know willy nilly.
See, curveball.
Yeah, I
Are
know
you
willy.
intentional in your relationships?
I think it depends on the relationship.
Mm, that's
Some
interesting.
relationships, and then some whatever's happening in a relationship. Some relationships I'm very intentional about
Do
because
tell. Let's break that down. Let's unpack that.
um well, let me say the relationship I'm not as intentional about our friend relationship until it's something that because we just willy nilly with most of things.
Now
It's
you want to use my word and
I'm using it. We're not always as serious where it needs to be so intentional because I
mm,
think you already know who I am when the rubber hits the road.
mm,
But in other relationships where you have to be a little bit more serious, you have to really show up to, not necessarily prove yourself, but other relationships you have to be more intentional. So
mm.
I think it just depends on the relationship. And maybe even with my siblings, there's some conversations that we have that I'm very intentional. And some conversations that I'm just like,
Mm.
say anything goes.
Have at it.
Yeah. My brother gonna hate this right here. Cause I had to give him the hand with it. He gonna hate that. I hope he watching Jay.
What? Shout out, Jay. You got it. You finally got it. No, what is intentional though? Like when you say intentional in relationships, how do you absorb that? Like what is intentional for you in your relationships?
So, and I'm gonna go back to my sibling relationship. There's always everybody have arguments. Siblings, we've been arguing since we grew up,
Mm.
and we got into an argument one day, and it was a bad argument. We just
Who fault was
It was his fault.
it?
It's Jay's fault.
Oh, Jay, a bad shout out. Okay, go ahead.
But at the end of the conversation, I didn't say that I love him. He tried to tell me he loved me. He was like, it's over. So he was willy nilly, and I'm still
Oh,
mad.
oh,
Right?
okay, okay.
I'm still mad. So, and then after that, I'm more intentional about our conversations now
Okay.
because of that one moment that we had that wasn't so pleasant. Now, when we have a conversation, I'm a little more cautious about what I say to him because I don't want to have a repeat of what that was that time.
Mm.
So
Oh, I like
it's
that.
situational. It depends on. And so when we get back to our core, this argument is completely forgotten. I forgot what we even argue about. I can go back to a little more relaxed and don't have to be as intentional.
Okay.
Yeah.
So intentional, like you, if he calls, you answer, you show up, that kind of thing. Like you want him to know, and we're just using this as an example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You want him to know, like, I am here. I love you.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have your back. That kind of thing. That's
Yes,
the
absolutely.
intention.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, yep,
I
yep,
like
yep.
it. So what about me? Now let me stop. How you intentional with me? Let me think. What about in
A relationship with
relationships
a
with
woman man
significant
relationship.
other? Yeah.
Yeah, I am usually 90% of the time intentional in those relationships.
Mm.
And when I say intentional, I pay attention to what he like and what he don't like. I pay attention to, when he's in a good mood, when he's in a bad mood. I pay attention when it's a good time to have conversations, when it's not a good time to have conversations.
Mm.
I pay attention to all of that. So, because whenever, I want that relationship to be a bond where he knows that, okay, she is really paying attention to me and she's
Mm.
intentional about this relationship and not just, I don't care what you eat. I don't care if you like this or not. Oh, I don't like hot dogs. What? So
Hot
I don't
dogs.
want that.
Uh, it's like I hear you and I don't want to be like devil's advocate, but I am. I feel like when someone is having to, and I don't think this is what you're saying, but this is how I received it because of how my history was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm walking on eggshells because you're in a bad mood. So
Yeah.
let me move this way,
Mm-hmm.
not move physically, but like let me
Yeah.
curtail my conversation because now you're in a better mood. Oh, let me that's not the intention that I want. I
But
don't
you
want to
do
do
that
that.
in our friend group.
Well,
We do it to you.
barely. Y'all some no, y'all don't. But
We
I
do.
don't.
I think people do that. You know,
I don't think
and I
so.
don't
Because
consider
then
that
you
as
can't be your.
I don't consider that as walking on eggshells. Okay, let me say this. You know when I'm not in a good mood.
Yes.
Or something is bothering me.
Yes.
So you really show up differently in those moments.
Yeah.
Rather than when, it's a joke and something and we go in. You know when I'm like,
Okay, thank you for breaking that down. Because in my head, I heard like, for instance, you're in a relationship, and let's just say, people in a relationship and they live together, and then they have to show up the way that partner is feeling. Like, no, I'm showing up how I feel, but I'm gonna be intentional about understanding where you are. But like, I don't want to change if I'm in a good mood because you're in a bad mood because you had a bad day at work. I'm gonna be like, what happened at work? And you all nothing happened at work. So now I gotta just sit there and be like, to me, that's walking on eggshells. Like, represent and understand. I'm here for you if you want to talk, but I'm gonna still be bubbly. Pop bottles, like not like that. But I'm gonna still be who I am.
yeah, I don't think you have to change from being who you are, but I think you have to show some type of empathy to that person that's going through some things.
Yeah.
It's the kids, this generation today, they live in that soft era. So when they are in those moments, we have to adjust. Yeah, I adjust to my 20-year-old.
I do too. Yeah, now we're speaking kids.
Yeah. So I think it's just life now. You just
live in the moment or be intentional.
Okay, so let me think about what living in the moment is.
You have an hot flash?
I am. Make you want a fan too?
Yeah.
What is living in the moment?
Living in the moment for me, I would say finances. Living in the moment for finances is like girl, true story. I saw these camel slide red bottoms with this much heel. And I was like, ooh, I could swipe right now and be fly on Sunday. But I had to be intentional because I was like, it's the first of the month. So I had to, have my money in order. To me, that's what it meant. Like, I want to be intentional about how I move, how I spend. And as far as relationships, I don't know about living in a moment within relationships. What does that look like?
I don't either. I don't know. I'm trying to think what is living in a moment in a relationship. Maybe
both of y'all getting red bottoms? I don't know. Well, we're a pair of it.
I don't really know what living in the moment is in a relationship. Whenever maybe when the person comes home in a bad mood, instead of you being like, okay, babe, I'm sorry you had a bad day, be like, the fuck? Right? You mad, so I should be mad too.
Right.
I don't know if that's what I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think maybe being truthful about where you are versus where they are in terms of their day, right? Like, if I walk in the house, let's just say we go together, right? No, let's say we're friends. Well, we are friends. And I walk in your house and you're like, but I'm like, oh, we going to see Chris Brown tomorrow.
We had a lot of those moments, but go ahead.
Right.
Because you always, and sometimes I'm a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, go
ahead.
But,
and I still what? So I live in a moment. There's the answer there. Yeah. But I do check in, like, hey, you good, girl? You good? And you be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just, I'm like, oh, you need me to pour you something to drink? Like, what is we doing? Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm a live in the moment person.
I think that you are innately intentional. Like, I think as a SME in your field, as a warrant officer, I
Subject matter expert.
yeah, thank you. I think that you really you do deeper dives into everything.
Right.
And even like how people are feeling. And it doesn't it's not because it's your person or your son, your daughter or your niece or my son or my sister. Like, you are really, damn it, you a good ass person. Ah, let's go to the next one. I don't even want to talk about her no more. Yeah, you are very intentional about a lot of things, even when you don't think that you are.
And I think that I honestly, man, I honestly think it comes with age.
You an old hoe. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be 55.
no, yeah.
And I think so many lessons that I've learned over life have forced me into that intentionality spot
Mm.
rather than living in the moment.
Damn, girl, you smart too. I'm a date you.
But I don't know if it's good or bad because
it's good. It's analytical.
Yeah, I guess depends on who the receiver is.
That's what I was gonna say. The receiver, because I can't imagine any receiver being annoyed that you are intentional about asking them how they are feeling. I noticed that you're not doing XYZ. I noticed that you look this way and I feel like you're sad or whatever. That's good. Or maybe they think you nosy as fuck. Like, I don't know. But I appreciate it.
Do you think it's because of the relationships maybe that I've been in and the person that I've been with have probably changed me to make me more intentional, or
Ooh.
have I ever been a live in the moment person?
That's the final tears clock. I mean,
and maybe not the people that I've been with, even my kid, being with her because she is more sensitive, emotional than I am. So not just a person, maybe she did it. I don't know. Maybe somebody changed me. Have I ever been a live in the moment? I think I used to be a live in the moment.
Yes.
When we met.
Yep. Then
now I'm just
then
like,
you weren't.
Now I'm a classy lady.
Yeah, I think the classiness has and it's okay. I don't understand. I don't understand. No, I like that for you though. And I think that it's a benefit, because it's not a bad thing that was imparted upon you. It's a good thing,
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
yeah.
But it also forces you, like, does that get you out of your comfort zone? Like, you got to probe more, because if
No, because sometimes I feel like, especially if we're, having a turn up day, I go back into that live in the moment, and I can still go there,
yeah,
but I don't try to stay there. I like to go there, but not stay there. I like to stay intentional.
let me tell you what's funny. My cousin, she's been married. Well, she's been married, but with the same guy and married. I'm gonna say about close to 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm not married. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I visited her while I had a work trip, and then we went out. Mm-hmm. But the craziest thing is, we went bar hopping for food because she doesn't drink. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I drink.
Wouldn't it be called food hopping in our bar? No, go ahead.
Right. Now who ADHD? Yeah, we went to bars and we just went to like 4 different bars. We had so much fun, and she was living in the moment. I hadn't seen her like that. She said, "Turn, carry the one since since like probably 2000."
Is it because the marriage or the guy?
No, let me stop. Yeah, no, I think it's her. She's more settled. She's married. She's more settled. She does not live in the moment, because she has one. Talk about a scheduler. Talk about intentional. Talk about Davina and them. Girl, no, okay. She's like, okay, Miko, your job event is over at 4:30. this gives you time to this. So 5:55, I'm gonna pull up, and then, God damn,
I
you're
know
like,
that did not work for
ah!
you. Right, exactly. I know
I was
that.
like, Cameron, give me 6:15, 6:15. Who got 6:15, 6:20, 22, 22, 22? Who got 6:23, 23?
Right, exactly. That did not work for you.
The next day,
Mhm.
she calls like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun with you. I haven't done this in so long. And I'm thinking, I had so much fun too. Why was it so much fun? Living in the moment of, hello, yes, I want I want 2 quesadillas and some chicken wraps. Then we eat them bitches, go to the next one. I want to, like, it was,
Like we and a hamburger.
no, like, real. And I was like, the lady was like, well, if you substitute the crab and get chicken, I don't care. Like, that was her moment,
Yeah, that's good.
And
She
it was,
probably won't do it again for a while, but she enjoyed it at the moment.
her husband was like, and when does Miko coming back down? Because
So he loved it too for her.
well, I think
he
he
wanted you to stay away.
right now, he has said it as a joke. Like,
Yeah.
he loved the fact that, she went out, but it was like, dang, baby, you ain't get home till after 12, like 12:30. It was like, we get home at 3 in the morning. Like, it was beautiful for them. Like, I loved to see how he was just like, she ain't come back till next year, right? And like, it was a joke, but like, yeah, it was cute.
And
It was cute.
that's a good story. I love that for her.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna move on. But before we move on, I'm having a
Yes.
hot flash. And
Okay.
there is something that we can use now for hot flashes.
Period. And I use it.
Girl, okay. So Black Girl Vitamins,
Black Girl Vitamins.
they have this new vitamin, or
Yes.
so you got it in a pill form.
It's called Minnow Chill.
I need a
It's
Minnow
so
Chill
cute.
right now.
Yes, yes. And I take it every day. They also have it in a powder form.
Huh.
Yeah. Is it a powder or a gummy? I don't know. I think it's a gummy form. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Because I have the pills, and I take it every morning with the collagen after I eat my one a day, and you take
one a day, vitamin D, hair, nail, and skin.
Oh, she's
every
on
day.
it.
And now I'm about to add Minnow Chill to that.
Yes.
And guess what? We are sponsored by Black Girl Vitamins.
Yes.
And you can use the code Boots2Heels and get 20% off. That's correct. They can use the code Boots2Heels and get 20% off every time you buy Black Girl Vitamins.
Yes, clock it, tell your friends, and purchase it. So, girl, so now your hot flash is over because you talked about it. Oh my gosh, it's like osmosis. Black Girl Vitamins. All right. What's our next topic?
This is a doozy. Okay.
For willy nilly to a doozy. Go ahead, Dooley.
Can you fall in love again? And is it better? Second time around.
I used to sing.
I used to be able to sing. I promise you, I was the head lead singer in the choir.
First, you about to go to the Olympics. Frankie want to blow up the bank. Frankie want to rob the bank. Like, what? The hecky.
Anyway, can you fall in love again? And is it better the second time around?
I don't know. I mean, I'm asking. Is that a rhetorical question?
No, that is the question for Tamiko.
Okay. Well, I will pull from America's Top Model, she's on another show. I think it's the Queen something, but Eva Marcel. Her and her ex-husband, which is now her current husband.
Yeah, they divorced.
Yeah.
And got remarried.
Yes.
I'm glad because he had adopted a little girl, put her name,
What?
He had a previous kid.
Oh, you are locked in. Okay, tell me more.
Reality story. She used to be on
Tell me more.
Rise of Atlanta.
Okay.
So her husband, she had a daughter, and the husband adopted the daughter and put the daughter's name in his name. They got married, then they got a divorce. Then they got remarried.
Yeah.
So for them, love was better the second time around.
Right. My question though, are we only talking about the second time around with the first person, or the second time to love again?
No, to love again.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about you marrying your ex again.
Okay. Okay.
But it's a possibility. A lot of people have been married once and get remarried.
I feel like I'm breaking out in hives. But um. So yeah, I think love is possible the second time around. I think it is, and I think that you would be more intentional. You would like that. You were like Nikki intentional Cole Williams. I think you would be more. It would be a more intentional love because you would know what like you wanted, what you like, what you didn't like.
So that's
Right.
such a good question from someone who was divorced. And now let's ask this question. In your love the second time,
She sleep.
she went to sleep.
She sleep. She up again. She sleep. So,
No, because I think our fans want to know how it is for you because you're married, you're divorced. When we started this show, you was fresh out of the divorce,
yeah.
and everybody you was they saw your pain, so it is okay for I think talking about it has lessened some of your pain and it has helped you cope to deal with it.
Okay.
I feel like I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can or not, but I
Right.
can really see that.
Right. Right.
So you divorced
Mm-hmm.
and you know seen other people, dated other people. The love may not have been as deep because when there's a deep love, I think you want to stay with that person, marry that person.
Mm-hmm.
But are you open to loving like you did to a point of how you were for 18 years? What? I think she need a mental chill.
I
she get a hot flash.
No, I'm not. I'm not sure. I understand the question. What you say?
Well,
my
let's talk about Nelly and Ashanti.
Okay.
Ashanti.
Yes.
They, was in a relationship and had these disputes.
Yeah. They broke up
and
then
got back together.
Oh no, they married.
Yes, and now they're married. And
baby.
they have a reality show and they talk about how, when they broke up, how they was not that cool and they became cool. And now it seems like their love is even better because I think what they did was learn from the mistakes that they had when they were together. So I don't know if they ever, based off what they're saying, they never really stopped loving each other.
Right. Yeah.
And they just parted ways because it was best for them at the time.
They were toxic in their young days.
Correct.
And now they're good.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So I think that, I guess my question was to you, or period, just in a relationship. That's very what?
I'm listening.
In a relationship, would love for you be better the second time around?
I think I don't really know if I like the word better, but I think that it would be sought after. I think that I would.
You speaking in
Abu Dhabi. Let me
say this.
Help me.
We went to brunch last week, and shout out to Illusion Restaurant Bar and Grill in Glen Burnie.
Okay.
Black owned female. Yep, small business. So go check her out. But when we were there, we got there early, and then it was this guy sitting there. We sat at the bar. It was this guy sitting there, and he was saving 2 seats. Okay. So 2 girls finally came in, and I was like, "Oh, these are you saving the seats for?" And they started telling us a story how they had dated before. They both got married
to other people.
Okay. And then they both got divorced, and now they're back together.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they seemed so happy. Like they just felt like almost like they can finish each other's sentence. They was just get up and dance, and he was very attentive to her, and she was, making sure she was taking care of her man. It was a cute relationship, and it's something that they had gotten back together from after years of being with other people. And I'm
they were intentional with each other. I love that.
Yes.
I love that for them. I love love. I love love. I don't I'm sorry. I'm glitching.
Are you sure you laugh loud?
I'm in therapy, y'all. And so, and my therapist asked me, she said, Miko, have you ever been by yourself? And you're not my therapist.
You didn't need a therapist to tell you that because I tried to tell you that.
Look at here, zebra. and it got me to thinking, like, it kind of made me.
Did your therapist really ask you that?
Yeah. And I was just like,
normally I use my picture face.
Yes, everybody using my baby face. Normally I use Chat as a therapist, right? Like me and Chat, we go back. But this was my real therapist. Shout out to the Annapolis Women's Vet Center.
Let's answer that question.
What? Huh?
Have you ever been by yourself? Not in your 20s, as a grown adult. Have you ever been by yourself?
Now, when you say grown adult, what are we talking about? Well, you mean like you paying a bill, like
best friend? Have you
kids?
Have you ever been by yourself?
I don't know if I have. When I went to LA, I want my Eat, Pray, Love trip. I was kind of sad.
Oh my God.
I hate to say that. And it wasn't like I was sad girl moment.
Yeah.
Forever. But it was just like
he was like, y'all texting. What am I gonna do?
What are y'all doing on the East Coast? Like I was just and I was like, you know what, Miko? It's time to cry.
What? So you cried?
And I ordered all this food from room service.
Best friend, you need to be by yourself. You need to get to know Miko by herself. The by herself Miko.
Oh my God.
You getting emotional? Girl, stop. What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, y'all. This is not a act. This is for real. Best friend.
Oh my God.
Okay, so listen. It's okay to be by yourself. Let me say this, best friend. So I didn't mean for this to bring up emotions. This question.
She's so intentional. I just love that about her.
Here's what. Can somebody bring us some tissue, please? Here's what I think. And here's why I say that you should be by yourself, because same. I've never even lived by myself until now. I've never lived by myself until now when my kid went to college. So I had never gotten a chance to know me and enjoy being by myself. And some people can't even believe that I enjoy being by myself, but I do because I've never done it before.
So you're not just crying and ordering food? Oh, that's not normal. Okay. You always try to be better than me.
You always got to make everything a joke. I know.
Yeah.
I know, because that's your way of, that's how you handle your pain, through fun and laughter. And it's okay. But second time around. She can't even look at the camera, y'all. My best friend is still emotional. It's okay to be by yourself, though. And it's the difference of being by yourself and being alone and lonely. When you're by yourself, you can't have a feeling of, I'm alone, I'm lonely, and nobody's going to be back with me, because we're always here. It's just a moment where you are seeing what Miko likes. You don't give a damn what nobody else likes. Whenever we come to your house, you always say, what y'all want to eat? Y'all want this? Y'all want this? Y'all want this? Yeah, what do you want? Even for your birthday, what do y'all want? No, what do you want? What do you want? And you can't figure that out if you're never by yourself. When you went there in the hotel, what did you order? You didn't order anything for Mace, Maddie. You had to order stuff that you like. I bet you didn't even eat it. I bet you ordered stuff for them.
Yeah, I didn't eat it.
Mace would have wanted a hamburger.
I ordered a hamburger. Oh my, a Wagyu hamburger. Because why do they have Wagyu hamburgers? And that's his thing now. Yeah, I ordered a Wagyu hamburger and I ordered wings. Because Maddie likes wings.
Well, best friend, This is not what this show is supposed to be about. So, but I love it because, and I don't want to seem like I told you so, I told you so. But I saw that you needed to be by yourself for a minute. And I tried to say it, and no hit to whoever you was dating, your relationships, no hit to any of that. But and to be honest with you, and to be honest with them, I'm not concerned. I wasn't concerned about anybody else. My concern was about you, which is why I said you. We now need to bring in more drinks, y'all. no, no, really. My concern was for you because I saw that she needs to heal. We bringing drinks for real? She, I really saw that there was a healing that was needed, and it's from experience. Not because I'm an expert, because I was there too. And you just needed healing. You just needed to be healed. It's like a sore and you just keep dabbing at it and dabbing at it, and it's going to never heal until you leave it alone and let it heal. So, yeah. But, you know, and the reality is most people that we're in a relationship with know when we're not healed. But selfishly, we want to, continue to be with, be with you, be there. But there was just some healing that's needed. And this is no knock to anybody. This is about you. This is about you, best friend. That's where it is.
I think you can heal in relationships with people. I think
No, no, you're putting a band-aid over it because you never healed. You're just putting a band-aid over it. But the reality is, and this is for everybody who's had those moments of divorce or wherever separation, when you haven't gotten a chance to heal, you just get leave from under one person and get on another person. That doesn't really heal you. You need time for yourself, especially as adults, especially as grown freaking women. We are emotional sensitive creatures. Give ourselves time to heal. We deserve it. We freaking deserve it. So, you know, I think what I'm trying to say is that, you are co-parenting now.
yeah,
When it's time for your kids to go, let them kids go and focus on Miko.
yeah,
Don't be calling to make sure they are right and checking on this person. Focus
yeah,
on Miko. Give your time. Give you time for yourself to get to know yourself. And then I think when that happens, then there will be an opportunity to love second time around.
yeah,
But
yeah,
until you know you, and then, sometimes people have to figure out how to love themselves.
yeah.
You know, what does loving myself look like? So
Right.
I just think that, I'm gonna try to wrap that up to say that get to know Miko.
Cause who we crying? Not Miko. Okay. That was AI. We were hacked. It was a glitch. It was not me. But no, I appreciate that for real. Cause I
Yeah.
don't think I know me. And I think I've said this a lot, but it just hit me like, bow,
Yeah.
Tina the Ike in a
Yeah.
limo. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So
I don't want to continue to beat a dead horse about anything, but I think this was a very great moment for people to see the raw, the real, and to take a step back and look internally and say,
yeah.
am I loving myself?
Right.
What does loving myself really look like, and how does it feel?
Yeah.
So,
It feel like hamburgers and
chicken wings.
chicken wings in a 5-star hotel on the coast of the Pacific.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let's move on.
Yes.
And let's do our bougie on a budget.
Ooh,
You got a good one?
I do.
Okay.
Speaking of the LA, so I was Ubering everywhere there, girl. Everywhere because
Was their Ubers expensive?
hell yeah.
Much more expensive than ours.
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, dang. But the company that flew me out paid for it. But
really, they pay for the Ubers too.
after the fact.
Ah,
But during, it
you
was
had
my
the
account.
other
Shot, shot,
side.
shot.
Yeah.
So I found out that if you're in a hotel, if you're out of town, you stay in a hotel, you go to the service desk or the front desk and you ask them, do you have transportation? I didn't know this. I actually overheard someone asking. I was like, "What?"
Transportation.
Yeah, hotel transportation,
Mm.
and they will take you within a 3 to 4. Well, it depends on the hotel, I imagine. But this hotel took me between a 3 to 4 mile radius outside of their hotel.
Other than just the airport and back.
Girl, the mall dropped me off, gave me that car. When you want to pick me up.
Wow.
Yep. Um, to all the places it had to be. Yep. And they gave me the car, picked me up. And I do have a collab with them on TikTok, you guys. Follow me at Miss Miko Rhea. Just threw that in there.
Yeah.
But like the hotel, Omni, amazing. And yeah.
Never stayed in Omni Hotel. I seen Oprah on.
Oh, Oprah's that.
Yes, girl. That's her. That was she promoted on
Are
her
you
show.
serious?
On the Omni Hotel.
How she do it?
The Omni Hotel.
No, for real. That was my first time staying in the Omni, and they
I've
were
never.
intentional, since that's the word of the day, about making sure their customers are, yeah.
Well, that's a good bougie on the
That's my
budget.
bougie
And
on
I'm
the
gonna piggyback on your bougie on the budget a little bit because when I was in Belize, we went to this island and the only transportation they had was walking or go-karts.
Mm.
Go-karts, motorized go-karts with battery operated. And that's the only means of transportation. So they're not worried about Uber. There's no gas there. They are just living on the
Mm.
land, or you get a lot of exercise in.
Oh, I like it.
Girl, and then scooters. Like I haven't seen people around with these scooters. I'm thinking about getting me one. I'm really thinking about getting a scooter. So that's a bougie on the budget rather than using gas for
I
everything.
like that.
You know, be a little more convenient. Or
Yeah, grassroots. I don't know, something.
yeah.
Save the earth.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Save the planet. Yes, that's a
Exactly.
good one, best friend.
Okay, the salute
I was
goes
gonna
to
say.
me. And you know, I'm still in Dooley County.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get out of Dooley County soon, but it's so many Dooley counties.
it's stuck inside of you.
But before
Inside.
I get out of Dooley County, though, I do have a few more people that I want to do. But this one person I want to do is we have a group chat for people that are here in the DMV area. I don't think everybody's on it because my sister's not on. I don't know why she's
Oh,
but it's only 4 of us, but it's more people here, but it's 4 of us that really try to stay connected in what's happening in the DMV. And I've already saluted 2 of them, and I would be remiss if I did not salute salute the other one because it's so many jokes going back and forth there, girl. There was recently a AI video done of Dooley County.
what?
Yes, girl. That talked about, and it was a good AI. And then I said, "Is that a real video? Or is that AI?" And he made this joke was like, "I think that's real because I recognize Winston." A joke. He making a joke about who he recognized in the video, and I'm just like, "Boy, stop it!" But his name is Jerome Lewis. He is also from Dooley County.
Mm.
Fathers in Dooley County with the same name, so I guess he's a junior.
Okay.
Jerome, you a junior? I don't know. Yes, but I think he's one of my sister's classmate, not my classmate. But I just like to talk about him because I love how positive they are when it comes to Dooley County. You know, they don't want to return to live, but they do not forget where they came from. And Jerome, I just thank you for your service. Thank you what you do. Thank you for still supporting Dooley County. Jerome, this go out to you. We salute you.
Salute you.
Yes, Jerome.
Jerome in the house. Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth in the house. Yeah, we salute you, Jerome.
Yes, Jerome, we salute you. This has been a good little show. It's supposed to be like a 30-minute show. My best friend starts snotting.
Oh, I have a very bad cold, guys. Just I hope it's not COVID. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's the flu.
I saw 10 pounds relief on
echinacea.
her.
Yeah. Oh my
I
gosh.
seen heavy weight come off you. I think we're gonna have to revisit this, something similar to this show about people loving themselves and how to love themselves.
Especially how to love themselves, because we always say we want to.
Yes.
And we're like, I'm eat, pray, love, but then you left me like, dang, what am I supposed to do?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which way do I go?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So may you live as long as you want.
And never want as long as you live.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Word on.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow us on all social platforms, IG, Facebook, TikTok, and all places where podcasts are streamed.
Bye.
Hey, it's your girls from Boots2Heels. I am Miss Miko Reed.
And I am Nikki Williams.
And we are in sponsorship with
Black Girl Vitamins.
Yes. What we are going to offer you with our sponsorship.
Use the code Boots2Heels, BOOTS, the number 2, Heels, and you will get 20% off for using Boots2Heels sponsorship code.
That's 20% off.
Let me tell you guys why I love the Mental Chill by Black Girl Vitamins. Not only does it reduce your hot flashes, it really helps you with your night sweats, your mood swings, and my favorite, your weight loss. Make sure that you get yourself a Mental Chill. Make it a bundle. Add it with the multivitamin and vitamin D. You will not be disappointed.
My favorite is the one-a-day multivitamin. It boosts my immune system, it helps improve energy level, and it keeps me living my best life.
Use the code Boots2Heels, BOOTS, the number 2, Heels, and you will get 20% off for using Boots2Heels sponsorship code.